What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is Mark coming back at y'all again. And today what I would like to do is do another vocal analysis video for y'all, and this time it will be on none other than the infamous Drake. Now, I know I've been doing a lot of vocal analysis videos on these old school artists as of late, but I decided to do something different and switch things up by doing a vocal analysis on a contemporary artist for a change. So with all that being said, I'm just going to roll right into this analysis, and as usual, I have everything written down in my notebook, so I'm going to be reading my notes, from off my notebook and all that stuff. Okay, so let me just talk about Drake's voice type. I think if Drake's voice was fully developed, I would classify him as a lyric tenor, as a soloist. And if he was in a choir, I would place him as second tenor. Now let me just elaborate a little bit more on why I think that Drake is a lyric tenor instead of a lyric baritone, because I know a lot of people say that he's a lyric baritone, and even Drake said so himself that he's a baritone in one of the songs he did off his first album. I forgot which one that was, but Drake even said that he's a baritone, and I think that's incorrect, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I don't think that Drake is a baritone is because his voice is light pretty much all throughout his range, and even a friend of mine said so herself that his voice is light enough to be considered a tenor. So that's why, or that's one of the reasons why I think that Drake is an undeveloped lyric tenor. And even though that Drake has a pretty solid lower register, I don't think that that's where his voice projects the most. You know what I'm saying? I feel that Drake is the most comfortable singing in his mid to high register, but Drake mostly prefers singing in his mid register. Now, I don't know if it's a stylistic choice for him to sing in his mid range, or he haven't developed his voice enough to fully explore his entire range. You know what I'm saying? But his lowest note is an E flat 2. His highest belting note is an F sharp 4. And his highest note overall is a B flat 4. Now, I've seen a vocal range video of Drake on YouTube, and I've seen where it said where Drake's highest belting note was a G sharp 4, and his highest note overall is an E flat 5, and I don't really count that as part of his highest notes. It's because Drake was shouting, and I don't really count a singer shouting as part of a singer's vocal range, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that Drake's highest belting note was an F sharp 4, and his highest note overall is a B flat 4. And his comfort zone is Drake mostly likes to sing in the higher second octave to the lower third octave notes. So that's where Drake is mostly singing at most of the time, is mostly from the higher second octave to the lower third octave. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about Drake's voice. And before I close this vocal analysis video out, I just want to point out that, Drake is a pretty decent singer. A lot of people don't give us as much credit like they should. Now, I wouldn't really put Drake in the same category as singers like Usher or Stevie Wonder or Charlie Wilson or anything like that, but Drake is a pretty good singer. He really doesn't have a bad voice. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not trying to throw shade at Drake, and I'm not trying to put him down or anything like that, but Drake can be a little monotone at times, and sometimes I can't tell whether or not if he's rapping or singing, because sometimes it feels as if he's rapping and singing at the same time, because Drake don't really sing like that. Like he can carry a tune, but I wouldn't really consider him a singer. You know what I'm saying? So, well, yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about Drake's voice. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.